It's the Midnight Trucking Radio Network. Eric Harley here. We are at Mid-America 2010, the Mid-America Trucking Show, Louisville, Kentucky. And joining me right now from Walmart, Natalie Gandy. Natalie, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
Doing great. Hey, welcome to Louisville, Kentucky. It's been a great show. Lots of positive things going on at this show. Everybody is really upbeat, so it's been really great. And you and I have talked before about Walmart. You know that Gary and I, both fans of Walmart and the company in general, not only because we shop there, but because of the way that you deal with your drivers and your employees, and it's just terrific. Let's start with, first of all, a big issue here, of course, a lot of talk about CSA 2010. Tell us how Walmart deals with this type of safety initiative and what kind of communication you have with your drivers.
Okay, Rick Foster, who is our director over private fleet administration for safety, has been engaged from day one. So we really have to get out in front of it and working with the governmental agencies to understand what's coming down the pike well ahead of any sort of rollout.
Yeah.
We do feel strongly that it will change behavior.
Yeah,
And so that's the positive piece of it.
Right.
There are some infrastructure concerns.
Sure.
So we're out there trying to communicate, bringing it back from Rick, and then drilling down into our transportation offices, and then having grassroots meetings with our drivers to tell them this is what's going to happen, here's what it's going to feel and look like.
Right, right. And that, of course, that's no easy task. You guys have a lot of drivers out there.
We do have a lot of drivers, but our grassroots communication venue has been around since Sam Walton has been around. So that's the way we communicate everything from our associates to our warehouses to our stores and to our drivers.
Yeah, I just love that. And a huge part of the workforce in general there at Walmart is the women there at Walmart. Tell us about this and how you guys have initiatives here and what this means specifically for you, but the company in general.
Walmart does have a huge initiative that involves diversity and inclusion.
Right.
And of course, female associates are in that group,
Mm-hmm.
to the tune of about 870,000 female associates in the U.S.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
we're very
huge.
proud of that.
That's huge.
Very proud of that.
Wow.
So they are a force to be reckoned with, and
Yeah.
about 40% of those are executives and managers.
Yeah.
So.
It's just terrific. And you know, the one thing that I notice in going through the store, and this is great because I'm showing up, of course, at a 24-hour Walmart, and it's 5:30 in the morning when we get off the air. And I have the same greeter every morning, and I have the same person who checks me out, and it's just terrific. And we've become friends, and they recognize me.
Absolutely.
And they take the time out. You know, this is one thing I've noticed. I mean, at 5:30 in the morning, if I'm back in the electronics department, the other day I was looking for a mount for the TV that we just bought, and I found I was kind of in the right area looking for something specific, and I had two people. It's 5:30 in the morning. Two different people come up to me. Is there anything we can help you with? And that has happened on more than one occasion, and it's just terrific. But you know, the female workforce, as you mentioned, they are a force to be reckoned with. There's something exciting going on here at the Mid-America Trucking Show, and of course we know Ellen Voya and the Women in Trucking, and a great organization. Tell us about Walmart's involvement with Women in Trucking and what you guys have been doing there.
We are a gold sponsor with Women in Trucking,
Mm-hmm.
and Women in Trucking really reaches in and kind of drills down to our transportation, our female transportation associates.
Right.
So it's not only for female truck drivers, but they also support and promote jobs in logistics,
Right.
transportation offices, dispatchers,
Yeah.
safety managers.
Yeah.
We even have a maintenance shop manager in Alachua, Florida.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
It is awesome.
That's awesome.
And, you know, you get so many opportunities to do a variety of different kinds of work.
Yeah.
And then those folks turn into subject matter experts for us and go from there, build relationships, and that's why you get the service you do at the store.
It's terrific. And you know, this is really encouraging because we know we have so many, and we hear from them all the time, so many female drivers that are out there, and we know that they have daughters. Of course, I have 3 daughters of my own and 4 granddaughters. So our family, just inside of our walls, is a force to be reckoned with. But I mean, it's important to encourage them along the way. Go past whatever potential they've been told they have before, and again, reach for whatever dreams that they have. I mean, how is it that Walmart involves them and kind of keeps them at that point where, as you mentioned, you still have the grassroots approach with the company, but yet there's so much opportunity as well within the company?
Correct. Our president and CEO in 2009 formed the President's Global Council of Women Leaders.
Yeah.
So that council serves as well as seminars and classes that give opportunity, teach the women in the workplace how to grab hold of different skill sets.
Right.
But also the main purpose of the Women's Leadership Council is to ensure that we're identifying the leaders,
Yeah.
that we're promoting the leaders,
Yeah.
and that we're retaining those female leaders in the workplace.
Yeah, and it's tremendously important. Were you at all surprised to see women in trucking at this event here at Mid-America Trucking Show and all that they've accomplished in such really a short period of time? It's not surprising to me. Is it surprising to you at all?
I think that once that Ellen got the ball running,
Yeah.
there's a lot of trucks out there on the road. You
Yeah.
just don't know how many of them have female drivers behind the wheel.
Right, right.
And that's what's so special about this particular event is the
Yeah.
salute to the women behind the wheel.
Yeah.
And we brought 11 drivers with us.
Wow, 11
female
drivers. Wow.
And they represent almost 11 million miles, safe miles driven.
Wow.
With just those 11
That's
drivers.
almost 11 million miles.
Correct.
That's nearly 1,000,000 miles per driver.
That's correct. That's correct.
That is amazing. It really is amazing.
So they're not only truck drivers, but they're out there on the road and they're doing it safely.
Yes.
So they represent us very, very well. We're very proud to have them with
and
us.
of course, overall, the industry. Of course, we have our Million Mile Club, and when we talk about that, I think we're in fact getting to the point where we may have to have a multi-million mile club, Natalie, because more and more, and I know you guys experience this with your Walmart drivers, because I know some of them. They call to the show.
Mm-hmm.
We have regular communications with them, and they talk about the focus on safety. But I also know what it takes to be a Walmart driver. I know that there's a standard there, and that standard is good for everyone. That standard is good for the whole industry, because the drivers tell me, I'm treated great. This is a great job. I won't go anywhere else. And they work hard to maintain that safety record because that's where they want to be.